34 false statements made to cover up other crimes. We cannot and will not normalize serious criminal conduct.
That's Manhattan DA Alvin Bragg speaking after today's historic arraignment in New York, where former President Trump pleaded not guilty to 34 counts of falsifying business records.
Here's what we know. The statement of facts compiled by prosecutors outlines 3 individuals who received hush money payments: adult film star Stormy Daniels, Playboy model Karen McDougal, and a former Trump Tower doorman who claimed to have a story about a child that Trump had out of wedlock. Prosecutors say that Trump, quote, repeatedly and fraudulently falsified New York business records to conceal criminal conduct that hid damaging information from the voting public during the 2016 presidential election.
If he's convicted, Trump faces a maximum of 4 years in prison. The judge overseeing the case has set the next in-person hearing for December 4th. Good evening, and thanks for joining us for 12 News at 6, everyone. I'm Mark Curtis.
And I'm Khadiva Devine. This all ties into the mishandling of campaign finances, something that we've seen in the past with high-profile politicians here in Arizona.
Team Charles Brahm Resnik joins us now with more on those past cases and how they all ended up being resolved. Brahm?
Yeah, Mark, the charges against Donald Trump aren't unusual in Arizona. Jail time is rare for campaign finance violations here. Fines are more common. But scandal is no stranger at our capital.
I was sick to my stomach over what was going on.
In 2014, a whistleblower accused then Attorney General Tom Horne of using his employees to do campaign work on taxpayer time. Horne paid a $10,000 fine.
It's typical mudslinging at the campaign time.
Southern Arizona lawmaker David Gowan escaped criminal charges 6 years ago after billing taxpayers for $12,000 in campaign expenses. Gowan paid the money back.
What we're trying to do is get folks into compliance.
Tom Collins at the Arizona Citizens Clean Elections Commission enforces campaign finance violations with fines, not jail time.
I'm pretty confident that most of the folks, at least on the candidate side, are paying out of their personal money.
Collins is one of Arizona's 3 campaign finance watchdogs. The 2 others are Secretary of State Adrian Fontes and Attorney General Chris Mays. Mays' office would bring any criminal charges.
It's much more difficult to ensure the public's getting the information that they want.
The public's now getting a tool to dig for so-called dark money donations under the voter-approved Prop 211.
The guts of the new law is to force real disclosure of the original sources of money trying to influence the citizenry.
David Kolker, a senior counsel at the Campaign Law Center.
Prop 211 would open the door to citizen suits if the agency isn't able or willing to enforce the law.
Prop 211 was approved by Arizona voters last November, but it is now being challenged in court by opponents who say it violates their freedom of speech. Live in the newsroom, Brahm Resnik, 12 News.